Hi guys, I'm Tom from Universal Audio. I'm here at Namm 2018 and we're really excited to show some tools for the creative musician. So first up we have Arrow, which we've shown Sonicstate before here. This is our Thunderbolt 3 bus-powered audio interface. It's actually the world's first Thunderbolt 3 bus-powered desktop audio interface. So with Arrow you get two unison mic preamps and a unison guitar input, the headphone output, and then connections for your loudspeakers. It's designed as the recording tool for the musician, the creative writer, songwriter, beat maker, producer on the move. The goal with Arrow really is to create as quickly as possible. So when you plug in your microphones or your guitar, you get access to the processing library that we've become renowned for with things like the Apollo and the U82 processing library. So Arrow comes with 14 plugins, and what that means is you can actually change the sound of the interface for your creative application. So you plug in and get immediate access to classic vocal sounds, classic instrument sounds, things like 1958 tube preamp from the 610 console, or the actually now included Marshall Plexi Classic guitar amplifier. So you can plug in and get great tones straight off the bat really. From there with Arrow you've got solid metal construction, best-in-class converters that are very similar to our Apollo range from the same family. So it's the user experience you expect from UA. Great audio, that's what we do. We have audio in our name for a reason. With being bus powered, it means you have a nice clean desktop. So with a Thunderbolt 3 equipped Mac or Windows 10 PC, you can actually have one cable powering your Arrow and have a nice clean desktop, or take it and record on location and on the move. So that's what Arrow offers. It's now shipping. So the last time we showed Sonicstate was pre-Namm. So now we have it shipping since the 16th of January. It's $499 US dollars, or 449 British pounds, and 449 euros. So that's available now. For more information on Arrow, please check out uaudio.com. Then from there, once we've shown you the interface, we're also then showing aux, which again is something we showed in Sonicstate before, but with aux now, this is now shipping and available for $12.99 US dollars. So what is aux? Well, it's amp top box, and we call it as such because it sits on top of your tube guitar amplifier. So the kind of thing where you have a high wattage tube amp and you'll crank it to get it into the sweet spot. What aux will do is take that guitar signal and give you access to a completely virtual guitar recording platform with a best-in-class reactive load and attenuator. So you can take your guitar amp at 4 or 8 or 16 ohms and actually knock it down from gig level volume all the way down to bedroom practice volume, and then completely off. And when you're into the sort of modeling side of aux, you can effectively get access to 17 different guitar cabinets, 6 different microphones which can be blended, coupled in with some room sound, and you can create these wonderful studio-grade guitar sounds from classic 4x12 heavy guitar sounds all the way to like 1x12 tweed amplifiers. And the nice thing with aux is you have processing built in, so UA studio-grade effects processing built in. So you can have 2 microphones equalized, the room sound blended in to give you this spongy feel. When you play into aux from your guitar amp, you'll retain everything from that amp, all the nuances, all the touch responsiveness, the sense of space and air around the amplifier. But then you can add things like 1176 compression and plate reverb and delay, and actually generate post-amplifier, post-microphone studio-grade effects and record that into your DAW. So aux allows you to take your amp, experience an entire virtual recording world with different mic placements and choices, but it takes the complexity out of recording guitar. You don't have to be bending over and moving mics while you're trying to play guitar, so it's an excellent recording tool. It's also a great practice tool and great for other usage, like in the gig scenario, where you can actually combine a little bit of your guitar cab with the output from aux, which is the virtual cab in a virtual environment. What makes aux stand apart for us is we have something called dynamic speaker modeling and dynamic room modeling. So instead of using convolution impulses, aux uses complex models of our own research and development into loads of different drivers, 12-inch drivers, 10-inch drivers, the way they react, vibrate, and feel. So when you plug in, the number one thing I say to people who are guitar players, you play aux, it feels like you're playing your tube amp, it feels right under the fingertips, and it sounds amazing. So it makes guitar recording or enjoying a high wattage, very loud guitar amp really easy. So aux is now shipping. It's available for $12.99 US dollars or 1170 GB pounds, 12.99 euros. And again, check out Universal Audio or uaudio.com for more information on aux. And then our sort of third big announcement for the show, and this is great really, is we have the Apollo platform, which is renowned as the professional's choice for creating records. So we have 4 out of 5 Grammy nominees using the Apollo in part of their creative process. And the thing with Apollo is that it's like a universe, it's a platform, it's a daisy chainable system where you can have twins or Apollo racks, all at play in the system. And like a universe, it ever expands. So we're showing today for the first time at Namm the new Thunderbolt 3 option card here on the left-hand side. And the Thunderbolt 3 option card allows you to upgrade your Apollo rack to the new Thunderbolt 3 data rates, giving you connection to latest Mac machines or Windows 10 machines. With 40 Gbps data transfer, you can run 2 4K high-res video displays in the daisy chain from your computer. It actually will deliver 15 watts of power, so it will actually power an Arrow if you daisy chain it to the output of your Apollo. It also will deliver a trickle charge to your laptop, for example, so you could keep your laptop running with only one device connected to the mains, which would be the Apollo rack. So that's a real highlight for us in the ever-expanding Apollo universe. And that will be hopefully shipping mid this year, and the price is to be confirmed, and a firm shipping date is to be confirmed as well. But we're showing it at the show. And then finally, we've got 2 other partnerships. So alongside all of the plugins that we create, and bring out, so we have things like the Distressor, Auto-Tune. We also have a relationship with Townsend Sphere Microphone, or Townsend Sphere Labs, I should say, Townsend Labs. So they have the Sphere microphone, which is a double diaphragm condenser mic, which allows you to get access to modeled microphone sounds. And we've just launched the Ocean Way mic collection, which is Alan Side's boutique mic collection from his kind of hallowed mic locker at Ocean Way Studios. Alongside of that, sort of showing on the side of the booth, we have a Console One relationship with Softube. So with the Console One control surface, you can now actually go between controlling UAD plugins within the DAW, where they're hosted as audio units, VST or AAX, and then you can peel back out into the Apollo console and actually set up your monitor mixes, Q mixes, and control Unison preamps and the 4 inserts available in the Apollo or the Arrow console, and actually get a hands-on user experience. So that's also a great thing for us to show at the show this year. So that's pretty much everything from Universal Audio that's new. For more information, please visit uaudio.com. Thanks very much for watching.
One question about the Thunderbolt card.
Yeah.
You said you could power the Arrow. So
yeah.
The Arrow works with the Apollo system?
Yes, it does, yeah. Do you want me to... Oh, you're asking me that already. So with the Thunderbolt 3 card, because you can power an Arrow, that means that Arrow aggregates into our system. So Arrow comes with a UAD solo chip on board, so a single-core UAD2 processor. It also has 2 ins and 4 outputs. So if you connect an Arrow to a system with an Apollo rack, you'll be able to get extra core of processing and 2 in 4 out audio connectivity. So although it won't offer the remote control modes of the Apollo Twin and things like TalkBack, which are reserved for the sort of pro feature set of the Apollo Twin, Arrow offers a great solution that can be used for editing or creating and then daisy chaining into your full system. So yeah, it's not an island on its own. Arrow is actually part of the entire Apollo platform too, really. Thanks very much.